Good morning. Here we go again. We're going to talk about Ercot, and they're telling us to turn our temperature up and turn something else down. It's like, wow, these people can't get it right. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right there. Hit that subscribe button so I can keep you coming with information, some news. This is Directly in Texas, dealing with Ercot again. Last week they put something out talking about, hey, and I knew this. You look at my video from February when they talked about the power outage. I'm like, we're going to be in trouble. Summertime comes around, because guess what? We know we now have 4 million people that have moved to Texas over the last 10 years, which has definitely put a strain on our natural resources, whether it's water, whether it's electricity, just our whole grid in general. We're building more houses, but we're not creating more ways to try to make sure we can adequately and efficiently fund those things that we need, such as our power, our power grid, our water, food, just transportation, just the infrastructure in general. You know, we're behind the power curve, ladies and gentlemen. We're truly behind the power curve, and it's unfortunately it took an incident like February to wake everybody up and realize, which caused deaths. They said it was roughly, they say 151 on their count. I can almost guarantee you that number is exceedingly higher than 151. But I just think we don't. I don't know what you do with Ercot. Do you change the name and you go find somebody else that can actually go out and do the job in a state the size of Texas? You're going to have to do a massive hiring, training, educating the citizens, because the Texas citizens, just Americans in general, we just used to doing whatever we want until there's scarcity and we don't have it. And then when we don't have it, we wonder, okay, why don't we have it? Well, this is why, 1, 2, and 3. But when you try to tell them, well, no one tried to tell them. But now that we are trying to tell them, we got the same people. They fired some people. Now they have new criteria where you have to live in the state of Texas to be on the Ercot, which is a Texas organization. I'm like, why would you put somebody on a board to represent a state that doesn't even live in a state? That doesn't even make sense to me. So the fact that, I call that blind leadership. That's blind leadership, and there's no other way around it. That's just somebody sleep at the wheel, somebody scratches somebody else's back. You know what? Personally, I'm sick and tired of that kind of stuff going on, especially when it's directly affecting me and the way I do business. Excuse me for a second. Well, I do business, yeah. So 2022 is going to be quite interesting, to say the least, and 2024. But here at the home front, we need leaders that's going to be engaged, not hiring other people because they gave them a campaign donation of whatever money. I'm not speculating. I'm just saying that's people scratch people's back all day in that line of business, and the citizens are the one that suffer. And guess what? The citizens, you can change that. Ercot, why don't the citizens have a say so in who's on Ercot? Why don't we have a voting thing, a legislation to go forward for that? Well, because if you're not involved, you don't know the process. You got to know the process. And sometimes know the process, you have to get into the process. But back to what I was talking about initially about Ercot. Ercot is telling us again, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. No, Ercot, what you need to do is sit down and come up with a plan to figure out how to keep my power and my lights on without having people die. When you figure that part out, then you can come tell me how what I need to do in my house to adjust temperatures and all this other stuff that you got going on. All right. But again, hey, people, we can make the change, but you have to be willing to step forward and find that person that's making it happen. Let's get Texas back on track. We're last in healthcare. We're last in schools. I mean, we got serious grid issues where our power went out. Chicago have a summer they got 9 months of winter up there. We got Texas, we got probably 45 days of a real cold weather. Not even a real winter, but just cold. 45 days, and they really lose power. Pathetic people. Pathetic. Y'all, we should be mad just because that happened. The ninth largest economy in the world, and we can't even keep our power on. We don't even invest in our infrastructure to make sure we can keep our people quality of life at a decent level. It's sad. Anyway, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. All right, I appreciate it. Enjoy your day. It's going to be pretty hot out there, so make sure you drink plenty of water. If you got a pool, go jump in there. Drink plenty of water. Water ain't enough. Get some Gatorade in your system. But also check out www.b12training.fit.com. All right, check that site out for me. Nutrients and supplements. This is Byron Bradford again. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.